Okay, welcome back to Persona 5, Part 4. Part 4 already, jeez. So yeah, last time we left off, we just did Kamoshida's castle as well. So we need to uncover his abuses or what he's been doing in the real world. There's something sus about him. So you need to do that. But first, we need to go to sleep. That thingy on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? The what? The red nav thing. Yep, that took us some weird place. I found it on my phone too. I don't even remember installing it. That's creepy. For real. What is this thing? I think it's been downloaded on its own, but somehow. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is. But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. It's going to depend on how we use it. But first, we've got to find evidence for those beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching school on me. Ditching school? Me? Never. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse. Zuckerberg!
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place? Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not? Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
I like how one's like all nice and cheerful and happy, and one's just angry all the time. Try forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust and providing your value. Ah, the Delhi system. Good to know the Atlas watches Always Sunny. You can open many with wide set confidence, check the strength of your relationships. Okay.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
It feels like Igor has high expectations of me. Wonder why.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Didn't we do this already? Bonus XP when choosing personas based on their Arcana's confident rank. Okay.
Alright.
You've learned wild talk from Eagle. Nice.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Wow. So hasty. Wednesday 13. Oh no.
How annoying.
It's unlucky.
We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, quiet down.
Oh no, more questions. Today's volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed, got it? Do you have to?
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Yeah, I had to get the batteries from my controller. It disconnected. I'm trying to see if my mic's working properly again. Sometimes it doesn't reconnect. I don't know why, but it doesn't. So. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's continue, shall we?
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Duh. You can use quick travel to bringing up the map with RB and selecting the location you want to move to. Ah, fast travel, nice. So to F we need to go to. No, where am I going? This way. No, it's got bandaged up.
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want? What? What are you saying? No, of course not.
It's Kamoshida, ain't it? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't... And he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end. I guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
Okay then, 3C said, didn't he? That's 1C. Oh, why is the roof up here? Where's the stairs for 3? That's 2. Three F. What? Such an American voice actor. Library. I got nothing over here in this area. How about you? Not yet. Some third years, ask him. What did I do?
I prefer to avoid people with criminal records.
Find him. Should be on this one. Why is it saying 1B, 1C? D, E. Nope. Is the third year's the first floor really? I bet they are, aren't they? Yeah. Was it 3C? It was 3C, wasn't it? Huh? What do you want? You got something to say? It's from practice, really? Oh, I get it. You're trying to sleep on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, I've had a ball team performs at a national level. Of course, practice is going to be tough. Kamoshida's just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. That's corporal punishment.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. Who knows what it's capable of? Him too? Man, everyone's so too freaked out about Kamoshida. But I still got to lead a first year, you remember. He just joined, so might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's BS yet. Go ask around within the first years, see if you can find him. So we need to go to the third floor. I don't know why it's in reverse order. Didn't say.
Where'd you hear that?
Hmm? Why'd you say it's been like that? I mean, sure, Kamoshida's strict, but that's like all the sports teams, right? The special coaching gave us. He gave Mishima Senpai was probably too far. Oh, I seriously don't know anything, sorry.
I can't do
Mishima? Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else who wouldn't know anything more. Attention, attention. All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Nice. Didn't get anything from that, so yeah. Bit of a fail. No luck either. Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Oh no, it's Anne. I'm busy.
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time? We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up? Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then.
This is gonna go well.
Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Oh, shit.
Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
You have an amazing spike.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get
You're
us
goddamn
anywhere.
right.
Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
F your programming.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help?
Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Well then, the plot thickens. I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon. Oh no, more jail time. Can't I clean this yet? The principal and even the parents know about this abuse. Why ain't nobody speaking up? Because of volleyball. They can't be the only thing keeping us both the principal parents quiet though. It's because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Even so, that they'll give him the right to do whatever he wants. True. He's beating kids up and they're all allowed to do... And all they're allowed to do is to endure. Yeah, that doesn't make sense as a sentence, but yeah. And the follower of his doesn't get one single shite. What follower? Oh, Anne. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Ugh, what a road ball. I can't aim like this, you know? I just can't, man. I'm gonna try and find out if someone who knows what's going on with Kamoshida Jump Break tomorrow. Couldn't read that last one. Disappeared. I don't get it. Let's read that last one. Just you watch. I ain't giving up. That's the spirit. We need to save as well. 3:39. 29 minutes in. Not too bad. Oh yeah, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow since I've got my sister's birthday to celebrate, so I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be on Wednesday with Elden Ring, Far Cry or Persona, so I'll probably do this on Thursday, and I'll do Far Cry on Friday, or Far Cry Fridays as usual, and yeah, we should have a good old time with Far Cry, as we come to the end of that game, hopefully. But yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow, and I'll update you on Twitter as well. So yeah, let's go to bed. Sleep. He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. Autograph, huh? I don't know if that's just such a good idea. I hear you shouldn't get near that PE faculty office. Oh no. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's there. Hmm? What? It's probably just a rumour spread by fans to scare the competition. Fans? You mean students, not fans. You can probably hear my voice going from this as well. So, about witnesses. I was wondering if you get anything, something out of Takamaki. Since she's become a Kamoshida? No, why? You know how we didn't get anything out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Suzui? I think I mean Shiho, I'm not sure. I got nothing, that's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Huh. Then again, I guess it'd be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball? Uh-huh. That bruise above your
She's
eye.
got bruises as well.
Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Ready?
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Are you hurt?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
Why'd you say that?
Well, I've helped with a similar situation before. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it! What the hell? Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly. I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
Call the cops.
Oh, that'd
Really?
be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas?
We should call the cops.
Tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do?
Punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you
You're so
up and
bright.
leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Meow.
This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty
Could you
close
now?
just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Yeah, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow?
Oh boy.
Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the
How many
skeptic
times is
for
he gonna
being
say
an
that
idiot.
today?
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
How dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more... Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the
That's
past
twice in
will
3
no longer
sentences.
exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's
Nice.
amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
There's no other way.
Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die?
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to kill him, but
Of course not.
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and
No, you're
see if
getting
I can
worked up.
figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. Really? You're just figuring it out now? You know something? It's nothing so clear cut, but I've known Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. There's no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? I just gotta wonder where the rumors came from. I guess I'll get to it. See you tomorrow. I wonder what the students are saying. I should listen in as I go home.
I'll just add this.
But before that, we're gonna save and finish up for today. Sorry about that. I thought someone came in. But yeah, I can't talk, man. Jesus Christ. I won't see you tomorrow, as I said before. I'll see you on Wednesday and Thursday. I'll do Elden Ring on Wednesday. No. Yeah, I'll do Elden Ring on Wednesday, and I'll do this on Thursday. So should have a pretty planned week ahead. And then Far Cry on Friday, as usual. On the weekends, it's usually Far Cry until we finish it. So yeah. Hopefully I'll see you then. I don't know what I'm doing at Christmas so far. I've got a few streams planned until then, so yeah, it's been good. It's been good being back streaming again after like 3 months. I think we had a straight month of just streaming, so at least streaming every other day. So I need to keep that up for this rest of this year and next year as well. So next year I'm going to try to do more music streams as I was trying to do last year, like 2021, but I never got around to it. So I'm trying to do it this year, well, not this year, but next year. So yeah, try and do something different, do some different games, and let's see what 2023 brings. I do want to get better at like trying different voices and stuff. I know I need to get better at speaking. But right now my voice is just going crazy, and it's half dying. So yeah, I need to get better at that. And this game's perfect for doing that as well. So I'll try and speak slower and speak more clearly, as I'm a streamer. A terrible one, but a streamer still. So yeah, I try and practice stuff lying, like just talking to myself, even though it's weird. So yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday with Elden Ring. Don't forget, be there or be square, and I'll double save right here just in case. Never be too careful with saves. 3 hours and 45 minutes, not too bad for the first level, the first day. But yeah, I'll send you to someone else first, and I'll see you in their chat. So yeah, peace. Oh, if you're on YouTube, this is part 4 as well. So I'll see you on part 5, which will be next week, hopefully. So yeah, see ya.